Thanks for watching ERi-TV, dear viewers. Welcome to our news broadcast. Here are the headlines. Eritrean nationals commemorate Martyrs' Day abroad. 72 villages become beneficiaries of potable water supply. Floods destroy millions of homes in India. More than 100 civilians killed in Mali attacks. In our domestic news, Eritrean nationals in South Sudan and Denmark commemorated Martyrs' Day with patriotic zeal, featuring various programs. The commemoration event in South Sudan was attended by the mayor of Juba, ambassadors and charge d'affaires of Ethiopia, Sudan, Kenya, Uganda, Egypt, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria, and the African Union. At the occasion, nationals contributed $10,000 towards augmenting the National Trust Fund and pledged to assume responsibility for supporting 68 families of martyrs. Similarly, nationals in Copenhagen, Denmark, commemorated Martyrs' Day, featuring various programs including cultural and artistic performances. The participants also expressed conviction to strengthen contribution in support of families of martyrs. The Department of Water Resources in the Southern Region reported that in the past years of independence, 72% villages in the Southern Region have become beneficiaries of potable water supply, indicating that before independence there were only 56 water pumps. Mr. Kubram Miskuna, head of the department, said that with substantial investment made, currently 641 water projects operating with solar energy, water pumps, electricity power, as well as manual, have been put in place. Mr. Kubram went on to say that 77% of the potable water supply is supplied with pipelines, while the remaining with water delivery trucks, and that 216 water reservoirs, 430 water distribution centers have been constructed, and 360 kilometers of water pipes installed. Mr. Kubram also said that training programs have been organized in all the villages on water management. Over 700 government employees in Logo Ansaba subzone extended financial support to 215 families of martyrs in connection with Martyrs' Day, indicating that 107,000 nakfa has been given to disadvantaged families of martyrs selected by area administrators and village coordinators. Mr. Abraham Hago, secretary of the PFDG in the subzone, called for strengthened contribution. The beneficiary families on their part expressed appreciation for the support they were provided with. Residents of 13 administrative areas in Logo Ansaba subzone also conducted popular campaigns at the martyrs' cemeteries in their areas. In the same vein, residents of Liban administrative area contributed 15,500 nakfa in support of 31 families of martyrs. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. 5 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at testing stations in the Central Region. On the other hand, 1 patient who has been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the Central Region has recovered fully and has been discharged from the facility. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 9,668, while the number of deaths stands at 103. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 9,782. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 21 June 2022. That was our domestic news. Please stay tuned for the international right after the short break. Unprecedented rainfall and flooding has left behind a trail of destruction in Assam in India, submerging villages, destroying crops, and raking homes. Authorities say that 32 of its 35 districts have been affected, killing at least 45 people and displacing more than 4.7 million over the last week alone. Heavy rains have also lashed neighboring Meghalaya state, where 18 people have died over the last week. In Assam, the government has opened 1,425 relief camps for the displaced, but authorities say their job has been complicated by the sheer intensity of the disaster. Even the rescue camps are in a dismal state. Floods routinely wreak havoc in the lives and livelihoods of millions living near the fertile riverbanks of the mighty Brahmaputra River, often called the lifeline of Assam. But experts say that factors like climate change, unchecked construction activities, and rapid industrialization have increased the frequency of extreme weather events. This is the second time this year that Assam is grappling with such fierce floods. At least 39 people were killed in May. The state has already recorded rainfall 109% above average levels this month, according to the Weather Department, and the Brahmaputra is flowing above the danger mark at many places. More than 100 civilians have been killed in attacks by suspected armed rebels in central Mali, the government has said. Members of the Katiba Makina armed group assaulted at least 3 villages in the rural commune of Bankas in Mali's central Mopti region on the night between Saturday and Sunday. The government said in a statement on Monday at least 132 civilians were killed and some of the perpetrators have been identified, it added. The killings took place in Dilasogo and 2 nearby villages, Diweli and Desago, in central Mali, which has long been mired in insecurity. The country has since 2012 been rocked by insecurity as groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL or ISIS have attacked civilians, plunging the country into further chaos. Violence that began in the north has since spread to the center and to neighboring Burkina Faso and Niger. There was no immediate claim of responsibility for the attack in central Mali. For several weeks, rebels in central Mali have been blocking the road between the north city of Gao and Mopti in central Mali. Now, a recap of tonight's headlines. Eritrean nationals commemorate Martyrs' Day abroad. 72 villages, become beneficiaries of potable water supply. Floods destroy millions of homes in Assam, India. More than 100 civilians killed in Mali attacks. And that was our news for tonight, dear viewers. It is good night from us.